Good morning, everyone. It's been long overdue, but here we are. Finally cracking back down at it. I don't know what the fuck that means, but here we are. So good morning. And hello. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's weekend was fantastic. Mine was actually really good. I had a really nice mental reset last week, and this weekend was really good overall. I went to a Greek festival with Javi and Sterling, and I played Atlanta on Saturday. Sadly didn't get to start the Dungeons & Dragons game. Mostly my fault. Super tired on Saturday. I slept on and off quite a bunch. But, yeah. Might be a slight late work this morning. Really need to fix this car battery issue. It took me like 5 minutes to get my car started because my car's a hybrid, so it's got two different batteries in it. And the regular battery, not the hybrid battery, is dying. So it takes a minute to get some charge from the hybrid battery. So I need to get that looked at. But overall, pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I slept pretty good last night. I went to bed late, but I had a great time. I went to the Greek festival with Javi and Sterling, like I said. And then after that, we went to the mall. And then after that, we went to a local board game shop. And that was a fantastic experience. Oh, that's right, I was supposed to have this shit turned sideways, huh? Well, that might be a little disorienting for the people watching at home. I remember thinking though, it's like if I ever get pulled over for going too fast, I want my speedometer in the shot. But yeah. So overall, it was a fantastic day. Very tiring, but like in a good way. Definitely, I guess a better term is exhaustive. So now we head right back into the work week. So this week should hopefully be eventful. I've been working on getting a promotion, which is fantastic, but I'm only going to accept it if they give me the pay that I desire. Where I'm at there. It's funny because they want to talk about negotiations or say things aren't negotiable. Well, that either am I. It's like, while I understand the experience. So I guess here's the situation with that. So my workplace, I am a patient access coordinator. No, not a coordinator, a representative, excuse me. I'm a PAR, not a PAC. I'm trying to go for the patient access coordinator position. my goal is to process, or my job is to process insurance information, and enter information into the local county database. I'm like a multi-layered job type person. Like, I'm one part billing, one part data entry, one part customer service representative, one part like book balancing, like for like like checking income, like revenue. So my job is definitely multi-layered. It's not super simple, but it's also not very hard. I don't think my job is very hard. It can get complicated, but I don't think, in my opinion, those aren't the same thing. Because as long as you're flexible and to a degree adaptable, then you'll be fine. Right now I am still behind on my work because the county, we changed programs, but I should be actually caught up with all that this week. So that's going to be fun, getting that process done. Yeah. So they offered me a position to be in charge of balancing pretty much the books and taking care of multiple clinics. Now, originally, the job posting was between $5 to $9 more than I'm making right now. It's like minimum was $5 more, maximum was like $9, based off of experience and education. So whenever I see stuff like that, I'm like, okay, well, I don't have anything more than a high school diploma, so I'm not gonna get, anything, and I'm not coming in from like a higher paid position or anything like that. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be under. Well, I'm going through the motions, and I'm going through these interviews, and I'm like nailing them. And it's after the first interview, but not during the first interview, because I think I don't need to discuss the salary because it's already been discussed on their job application page, right? And so I don't ask that question because I feel I don't need to. Well, I end up getting hit with the, oh, well, because you're already with the company, you're not gonna make that money. You're just gonna get a 10% increase what your current salary is. And I'm like, so let me get this straight. You're giving me this opportunity to be in charge of multiple clinics, which means that I'm going to be responsible for travel and not, you get reimbursed and stuff, but it's just like with any corporate position. You would be responsible for fronting the bill for, like, if you rented a car or you rented a hotel and stuff like that, the accommodations and everything, and then you submit those expenses back to the company and they reimburse you on your check. And it's like, okay. And it's like, they want me to do that on virtually minimum wage. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't say how much I make. No, right now I make $17 an hour, which in California the minimum wage is $15.50. Right? I've been with the company for a year, so I got my dollar or so raise plus a little bit of a raise to mark for inflation. So, they tell me like, oh, yeah, you'll get a 10% increase, which came out to like $18.70. So I'd be like making $18.77. I'm like, wait, so you're telling me that if I were outside the company and you hired me for this position, I'd be making $23 an hour minimum, which is a $5 an hour increase. Oh, that's 6. Am I really just that bad at math? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Wow, I've been saying $5. It's 6. Holy shit. And so, yeah, so they're gonna be looking for options, and I'm just like, well, how about I just quit? How about I quit my current position? I put in my 2-week notice, and then you hire me afterwards, and I wouldn't have been part of the company. And I'm like, and I'm like, no, I'm serious. Because if you're gonna offer me just a 10% increase to tack on a fuck ton of responsibility and be responsible financially for travel, you know, with reimbursement, of course, like that's quite nuts. And it's like, a large part of me really wants to take the position anyway. It'd be a whole new world of opportunity for me. It would be a whole new aspect of the company I'd be able to go through and experiences. But on the other hand, you gotta know your worth. Like, what I have right now, pretty solid. What I'm doing right now, pretty solid. And it's like, why give that up to be able to, you know, to have a lot more responsibility? So we'll see in the coming days. I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you like what you saw, feel free to follow. If you're already following, thank you again. And most importantly, stay safe and watch out for dragons.